Sooskeh. Today we're talking about the insane moment when the human brain gets stuck between cracking jokes, spewing hate, wild fantasies, and one last desperate grab for mattering. And some folks still thinks they've got an audience.
And I'm Mr. Mingo. In this video, we'll examine the final statement of death row inmates in America, Iran, and South Korea. Of course, from a legal perspective.
Well, the thing is, the law doesn't listen to sentences. It listens to signatures. You know what? We're not hitting the cliche quote. We're driving into the one so bizarre, your brain hits pause. Not from sadness, from sheer. What the heck?
And a reminder, none of these words change the execution one bit.
Whatever. Let's imagine something. Execution seconds away, your body flooded with adrenaline. Some brains fight, some flee, and some, of course, crack jokes. Well, the first one. George Apple in 1920s. He was sentenced to the electric chair. Well, back then they called it Old Sparky.
Old Sparky was an informal term for legal execution back then.
Whatever, the important thing is they ask him if he's got last words, and he says, "Gentlemen, you're about to see a baked apple." You know what? His name was Apple, you know, Apple, baked apple. This isn't just humor. It's the brain's final scramble to control a situation that is totally out of control.
And legally, this statement has zero impact.
Next one, James French. He got life first, and then he got bored, just like me always get bored. Killed his cellmate just to score a death sentence. I mean, that's logically right. I mean, it's kinda... Okay, Mingo, say what you wanted to say.
A deliberate abuse of a judicial system.
And just like so many people, he just wanted to manage his own death. And when he was about to be executed, he went and looked at the reporter and said, "How is this for the headline? French fries." You know, because he was about to get fried, so French fries.
Dark humor, as it speak.
Not everyone laughs. Some decide the final words should be pure poison, just like John Wayne Gacy. 14 years on death row, and no remorse and no hesitation, he said, "Kiss my ass." Looked right to the audience, to the victims, and said, "Kiss my ass." I mean, for fuck's sake, families were there, and his last line was a simple insult. Such a narcissist.
The evidence was ironclad, and regret wouldn't have mattered.
And the third one is on the list. Peter Curtin, the vampire of Düsseldorf. Before they chop off his head with the guillotine, he asks if after his head off, will he hear his own blood gushing? I mean, seriously, I've read his case and I know he was insane, but this is beyond that. This is madness.
Guillotine is an outdated execution method.
Mr. Mingo, I wasn't joking. It was his preference. The next one in the list is Thomas Grasso. He asked for spaghettios, which is a canned spaghetti, and he got hot spaghetti. So he just complained about that, which is a bit odd. I mean, there is no right words or specific guideline for the last words, but that was... I don't even know what that was.
The requested brand wasn't provided. They weren't obligated to provide the specific brand.
Well, right before we jump onto the next one on the list, I have to say something. Some brains on the death's doorstep look onto the most random craps. Just like Aileen Weirdness, who said she'll return with Jesus and a spaceship. I mean, I feel bad for her, kinda. She was scared, so she chose to escape her mind. But she killed 7 people, so... she deserved that. But nobody deserves actually to be executed. But the thing is, she said, quote, "I did that to defend myself," but defending yourself by killing 7 people? That's insane.
Statements with zero basis in reality. And next time, Sooskeh, just stick to the script. Don't want to hear about your opinion.
Well, that was harsh. And besides, they've said I'm free to express my feelings. Oh, and also, the First Amendment says freedom of speech, so get that messed law. And this is the last time that you complain about me. It's me.
Since I don't want to waste any more time, I agree with you. Okay, now let's go back to the script.
How arrogant. Yeah, let's do that, but we gotta talk right after. Okay, guys. These spectaculars are mostly American. What about elsewhere?
In Iran, executions are faster, and there is no tradition of publicly recording last words.
So they're choosing silence instead of a show? Cool. It's kinda just like you.
And in South Korea, no executions since 1997.
Wow. So last words have been frozen in time for years. From jokes to hate, from spaghetti to spaceships, last words are most about effort than the truth.
And legally, all irrelevant.
Just don't mind them, guys, okay? Tell me which one blew your mind. Drop it in the comments.
Next video, the brains of serial killers.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. The next video is gonna be Born Killer or Mate One.
Hit that subscribe button.
Bye. And remember, the last words isn't always the realist.
Wildest.